So we're live here. Hello, Joey. We were very unusual looking straight up right now from here. Yep, very unusual. Let's have a look at the sun. There's the sun. I tried to get the camera set up panoramically, but for some strange reason it wasn't working. But unfortunately, the sun is obscured by the clouds, which kind of sucks. But I guess we're gonna sit it out and see if it changes. Yeah, it's locked on this position, so I guess that's what we've got to deal with. I'm just here with the fam. We're sitting out in a tent right here. That's our campground. They're all hiding out. You know, Corona is not as frightening anymore, it seems. Who else is here in the chat? Looking straight up right now from my apartment, yeah. In my area I can see the solar eclipse. Where are you located here? Dark Night Shadows. Where are you located? Since it's right overhead, there is some filter setting good for taking pictures. Yeah, waiting. We're here. 안녕하세요. Vivia Sandel, yeah? Alright, welcome. Let's wait and see what happens, I guess. Not much happening right now, unfortunately. I guess some banter might be in place. Where is the sun? Yeah, the sun is hiding. It's hiding behind the clouds, unfortunately. The clouds came in just a little while ago, and I guess we're not gonna get to see the eclipses as we would like to see it, which is very unfortunate. But the sun is just, that's it. That's the sun right there, that little circle. And the cloud cover just came in a little while ago, covered everything up. It is clear here, but cannot see anything. Too bright. Yeah, right. Joey says. Where are you located, Joe? As soon as these clouds came in, it got cold, and right now, I don't know, just waiting for anything to happen. I guess the eclipse is supposed to last from 3:50 until about 6 o'clock, so it's like a 3-hour deal. I'm not sure how that's going to progress, but it is possible that Sejong at home. Okay, that's quite a ways out of here. It's clear here, but cannot see. Yeah, right, that's the previous message. Yeah. These clouds just came in. It is windy, and so the clouds are moving, but very slowly. I guess maybe in the next 20 minutes, hopefully the clouds will be gone, and we'll be able to see a clear blue sky. But this is a new addition to the channel. I'm located in Ulsan. I'm in Ulsan, or between Ulsan and Gyeongju, actually, which is why we don't have a clear sky. I guess up in Sejong, where Joey is located, it's a lot clearer. But this is a new feature that was added to the Live in Korea channel, to our channel here, which is live streaming on mobile. So that's cool. I think I'm gonna make use of that a lot more often, and possibly set up some live streams and take you around the city, just random places, the cool places that you can see around the city on a live feed, because why the heck not? Maybe I could take you around the beach and show you what it's like. I've been recording a little bit, but this is what the beach looks like here. I don't know if you guys any of you have read the article that was posted by Korea Times, that apparently people wanting to visit beaches during the summer will need to make some reservations, which is kind of crabby. but it seems to be applying only for the sandy beaches like Haeundae, Sonjong here in Busan, and some other sandy beaches up in Seoul. I guess the more popular beaches. Down here, this is the Blackstone Beach, and there are no restrictions so far as I know. No reservations necessary. But this place turns into tent city. Another thing is the beaches in Korea. Your people can bring their tents, as you can see. It's tent city. Over there, the entire area just past the hill, it's all tents. And on the other side, right there, also all tents. Our area here, pretty quiet. For some strange reason, we get a nice whipping wave coming in, and sunshine still covered by the clouds, unfortunately. Would you like to see a little bit of the tent city here? Let's go have a look. Korean beaches in the summer get pretty wild. This isn't too bad. People usually come out and camp out for the whole season. They'll put up their tents and just let them sit. I didn't know that YouTube actually activated the live feature, which is the reason why I didn't bring my Osmo. And so I'm walking now with the phone and it's a bit shaky. Next time, Osmo will be in place and it'll be a lot shakier. But yeah, as you can see, very nice weather. Sky is nice and blue. This beach is super cool, actually. You can't go anywhere in Korea without a stand selling some hot dogs and stuff, some snacks. Let's have a look. What do they got? Korea snacks. Corn. 안녕하세요. 번데기. 번데기. I don't know if anybody is in the mood for a silkworm. That's good. Jigyung seems to like it. What else is happening here? Okay, well, here we got a better view from the hilltop here. Right behind this fella in his Hawaii shirt. They started digging something. I think they're building another light tower right there to break the waves coming in. And for miles, oh, look at that. Zoom in, fantastic. That's a good zoom. I didn't even realize you could do that. See, new things you get to do. The sun going down enough, I might be able to see in a while. I might be able to video it. Yeah, do. Check it out. Divya, I'm biggest fan of BTS. I like to visit Korea, one of my dream places. What, Divya? I'm not a big fan of K-pop myself, but sure, coming down to South Korea. Maybe you'll get a chance to hang out at the beaches in the camp city. Less shaky on a smaller zoom. Let's go back to the tent and see what's happening. Mali and Liam, what they're doing. Or maybe, no, let's go for a further walk. Let's go down. Show you some more of what's going on here on the beaches. Check that out. Oops. It's a nice dog. A bunch of expats having a barbecue. Pretty cool. No idea who these people are, but they live in the Korean lifestyle. How's it going? Tent City, here we are. The sun still is as it is, still partially covered by clouds. Look at this. Ooh, I think I made a mistake looking at the sun. Got spots. That's no good. Not good at all. This beach has been developing over the years. I remember coming here and there was nothing here. Now there's shops, there's coffee shops, fancy stuff. Look at this building. Fancy schmancy. It's like a 3-story coffee shop right here. I point the camera up and cannot see a thing to overhead. Yeah. I think pointing the camera directly at the sun is not going to do the trick, man. I think you should slap on some filters. If you have a good camera and some filters, that's probably what you need. If JT was watching, I'm sure he'd be able to help you out. He's the man of photography here. But with my limited understanding, you need a good filter in order to photograph any type of solar events, because the sun is just too bright, man. Or you need to set your aperture to proper levels so you can, you don't get overexposed images, because that's a lot of light streaming into your camera, man. This area is kind of bare, but right there, see the clusters of tents are like located near the bathrooms clearly. So over there's a bathroom right there, and this is kind of the end of the beach, but that's where the majority of the tents are located, right here. And then where we are, just past us, on the other side of the beach, there's another toilet, another bathroom, and some, some convenience stores. You don't have anything, you mean like in terms of filter, Joe? Yeah, then you won't be able to take pictures. Unless, like I said, if you can set your aperture to a lower level, then you should be able to maybe get some shots. Mali? No. Ali? Who is that? Ali or Mali? Okay. Not sure. But here are the tents. This is our local spot. We usually come here. This is an older lady. I guess her and her family own the pension. It's a very nice place. We usually come here. This is like our favorite beach that you've seen in our videos. Yali. Okay, sorry, Yali. I thought it was Mali. I thought it was my kid. Anyway, super size. She lets us park here in her parking lot occasionally, and so we come out here. I'll see what the phone has. Yeah, nice to meet your channel. Thanks. Nice to see you here. Enjoy the live feature with me, if you will. 안녕하세요. That's the lady, very friendly. She lets us park here. She's got a private parking lot. She lets us park. But yeah. Are any of you living in Korea? Joe is living in Korea. I'm living in Korea. I wonder who else is living in Korea here. Not too many people that I know. Divya, nice to see you here. Divya is not in Korea, clearly by her comments. But Divya does want to come. Yali is living in Seoul? Well, there you go. It's ways out. There's a bunch of people that come down from Seoul to visit this beach, particularly. Melinda is from Seoul as well. Welcome to the channel, Melinda. Check it out. See, right on the other side of the beach, there's a bunch of like coffee shops. There's also there was an Angelina's. I think that building used to be an Angelina's coffee shop. It's the first coffee shop, Angelina's coffee shop, that I saw go out of business, which is very unusual. Because Angelina's coffee shops, like, are the biggest. It's like the Starbucks of Korea, and those places don't usually go under. That is a place for rent. If you're in the neighborhood and you want to rent and open a business here across the beach, there is a place waiting for you. It's a Sunday, so I guess some people are packing up already. But this place is not as busy as it can get on certain days of the summer months here. It gets really, really busy. Kids are surprised. They're like, oh, foreigner, foreigner. And that's the end of the beach, essentially. And then further down around the corner, there is what is it, like a fishing center. You can go buy some raw fish and whatnot. Very cool. We usually go there, get some fish. But so this place is still relatively empty compared to how busy it can get here in like July and August. Let's have a look at the sun quickly. What are we at here? Still behind clouds. Thought maybe I could do something about the filters, but apparently not. And maybe next time I can figure out how to live stream it sideways, because this vertical recording business is it's bothersome. It is what it is for now. I wasn't able to get it going. Maybe that's a limitation that that YouTube implements for new channels still, or maybe it's something that I didn't do. This is my first live stream right now, like that, using this feature, so not tuned in yet. But if you're here for the first time, make sure to give us a thumbs up here. Hit the thumb up button, yeah? And of course, subscribe to the channel. Check out other videos. If you're not from Korea, fire away with questions. If you are not from Korea and you want to know more about Korea, if you have questions for me or whatnot, you can check us out on Facebook. Just find the Live in Korea Facebook group, and there's a page, page, Live in Korea Facebook page, and the group. You can check that out. Make sure you do. And that thing, yeah, the drilling features, not very sightly, but here nonetheless, I guess they're building, so it's going to be here for a while, I assume. Kind of sucks because it's not so pretty. I saw your channel while searching for Eclipse. Well, there you go. The weather is so nice and the sea looks cool. I'm gonna subscribe. Fantastic. Thank you and welcome to the channel. Make sure to visit the Facebook group, the Live in Korea Facebook page. I post, whenever I upload videos, I post stuff there all the time. So you get stuff updated on the Live in Korea Facebook page. There's also a group, so you can join that too. Enjoy the discussion and everything. But yeah, this is my favorite beach. I like sandy beaches, but the problem with sandy beaches is that everything is, full of sand after you're covered. It looks like the clouds are kind of moving along. I don't know. It's gonna be a long time, I think, for this to take place. Yeah, Mother Nature's toying with us, like right before the eclipse started. Hello, Rashi Pilaniwala. Oh man, sorry if I butchered your name completely. Rashi, hopefully I got the first name correctly. Welcome, we're just watching the eclipse. Not much of an eclipse so far, because most of it is behind the clouds. And I'm just walking around showing people the beaches of South Korea, or this particular beach, because I mean all beaches are different. These guys are trying to set up, or no, they're taking their tents down, I think. It's not easy setting up poles in the wind. little restaurant here, just right next to the beach. I've never been here. That's me if you can see me. What's up? Very cute little place. I've never actually been here, but it's super neat. I love places like that. I miss places like that. This is what makes Korea Korea. Hey, a lot of places like that are disappearing and they're being replaced by like really modernized, fancy looking expensive stuff. This is like one of the last remnants of the old Korea, which is what I really miss. Fishing nets. I assume they're in quite of a disrepair. All that stuff. Tents.
Hi.
Hello. These tents in Korea are expensive. Like the tenting the tenting scene exploded just maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Prior to that, there were no tents. People didn't really go camping all that much. You'd see like random stuff. And maybe 5 years ago, the trend of camping just exploded. And right now, people spend like thousands of dollars on equipment. You can drop over $1,000 or like over a million Korean won on a massive tent, something like this or like this one right here. How long do I live in Korea? I've been here since 2005. I left for a little bit and came back in 2010 and have been here since 2010 non-stop, with the occasion excursions on vacation to other countries, but since 2010 pretty much. So you can buy a tent like one of these big, that's a massive tent right there. That's a big sucker. You can drop over 1,000, over a million won on one of those. Kids are playing this game. And the tents come fully equipped with, like, you get for $1,000 you get the tent and you get the cooking stoves and buckets and baskets and all that stuff. What place is this? This is the Black Stone Beach between Ulsan and Gyeongju. That's what this place is. So. Not the best. Not as good as it should be, I think. Not as perfect as it should be. I get by, but I wouldn't be able to like hold an intelligent conversation. I make excuses for that, but there really isn't one. Yeah, great. I don't know if it's great, but it's, like I said, it's livable. There's a bunch of kids swimming there. I think these are the expat kids. It's pretty cold, man. My kids went into water. It was freezing cold. I don't know, it wasn't freezing cold, but it's nippy. Like, especially now with the sun being gone. When we came here about 2 hours ago, around 2 o'clock, it was quite hot. And right now it's cooled off significantly. This is a little stage, and in summer months, this area they set up a massive swimming pool for the kids, and occasionally you get like people coming in with saxophones. Some older fella will play a saxophone here on the stage, which is kind of cool. Check out this tent here. That's like a party tent right there. Here's another massive tent. Each beach has their announcements. What is that here? 30 to... Cool. Yeah, kind of. Ongdol is black stones, I guess. No idea what it says, to be honest. There's always lots of announcements about washing your hands and stuff. So like people overall is still pretty cautious when it comes to like COVID. If you notice, there are some people who are still wearing masks, but I mean when it comes to social distancing, I guess I don't know, if you want to see tents as a form of protection, then you know you have that. Some people are wearing masks. Here, let me take you to the other end of the beach. Quick look at the sun. Where are we at here? Washing hands for 30 seconds. Yeah, they recommended 20 seconds, I guess, anywhere up from 20 seconds to an hour. No. Well, the sun should be peeking out from behind the clouds soon, so that's kind of cool. Hopefully. Our tent is, where's our tent? Oh, it's right there. We've got this tiny little tent right there. There's a couple of little tents. One tent and like a little shady shade. But let me take you down to the other side of the beach, and you can see the other end of it, the other tent city, the other part of the tent city. This is a cool canopy. You can set it up. It's bulky though, I would imagine. It's heavy. And then you can set up another tent inside. Many people do that. Kind of protects you from the rain or heat or whatever. This is another thing you see a lot more of in Korea. People with dogs, especially big ones. For the most part, favorite pastime during windy days, kites. Not many people had dogs in the past, but these days a lot more Koreans take on dogs as pets. The unfortunate side effect of that is that there's a lot of businesses that, you know, that start up and sell dogs, like miniature dogs, you know, small chihuahuas and stuff, because it's good money. But the problem is that it creates a lot more stray dogs, because people buy dogs because they're cute, and then they dispose of them because it turns out that having a dog, having a pet, is actually a lot of work. And I've heard stories, and I know some people. A friend of mine adopted a dog before he left Korea. He's had the dog for many years. The dog's called Gogi, which translates into meat. You know, kind of digging at the fact that Korea was kind of well known for eating dog meat. These days a lot less, but you will still encounter occasionally some restaurants that sell dog meat, and you can purchase dog meat and have your dog soup. Not as much as in the past, but still. Wearing a mask is, every time I go out, it is too stuffy. I want to breathe beach wind. Yeah, I totally agree. I myself am not wearing a mask. I think that time is gone for me. That looks good. Check it out. See this? It's a lot busier here. Yeah, I don't wear a mask anymore so much, unless I'm at work, in which case I do, because I work in a language school. So there's lots of kids, and parents expect me to wear a mask because, you know, I work with kids. So pretty busy here. Good vantage point from up above. Check it out, a pink tent. That's a first. I don't think I've ever seen a pink tent. Very cool. Fishing in Korea is a lot different. The fishing rods people use are massively long. I guess, you know, taking into account that people are fishing off the shore, I guess you need a longer reach. I don't know. I'm used to fishing by rivers and lakes back home in Canada. So, and this is it. And so a lot more people are located here, because right behind me, right here, this is the Biffy, and there is a convenience store right there. So, you know, everything's very convenient. Hence the crowds right here and at the other end of the beach that I just showed you a little while ago. Well, it looks like the sun is about to come out from behind the clouds, so that's cool. Can't really see the eclipse just yet. I've never myself seen an eclipse. Don't really know how those progress. And I was expecting to see a moon kind of hover around before it eclipsed, but I guess so far nothing. Check out these cool tents. I guess these are like additions you can purchase and slap onto the back of your hatchback, which is kind of cool. Gives you like a tent, so if you have a longer car, some of the SUVs like the Santa Fe and whatever else will have a longer extended hatchback. And so if you have this addition, you can make yourself a little car tent. Sun is out. Not very ecliptic. I'm wearing glasses, I'm wearing shades, and I can't really look at it, man. It's very bright. Check me out, yours truly. Hello. See, shades on. They're not very dark, so. Wow, look at that massive tent. That's huge. Huge. I'm glad the sun is back out because it's a little warmer now again. I'm watching these guys, I'm getting hungry. We've got the whole shebang. We've got, this is another thing that Korea does. They're like these tables just set up by the roads. And you can come into a restaurant and rent these tables for about $100, I think. Or depending on where. Yeah, but it's usually you can rent a table like that for your family or whatever. And just have yourself a picnic by the road. What else have we got here? 멍돌 해변에 솔지린 던들을 절개하여 주시기 바랍니다. Yeah, my Korean doesn't carry me that far, unfortunately. Like I said, I can have a very simple, superficial conversation, but nothing excessive. Warning. Okay. I don't know. Now I have cloud fever. Cloud cover. Oh bugger. Now our sun is open, man. Clouds are all gone. Very visible right now. See? Check it out. Sun is peeking out. The clouds are gone pretty much. Sun's coming out, but still no sight of an eclipse. My kids were panicking just a little while ago. I guess my wife saw the message that there's an eclipse and of course told me to start running for my life. But I can see a bit through the clouds. Yeah, I think with the cloud cover it's a little bit better, to be honest, but I imagine you wouldn't be able to see the eclipse, but with the cloud cover you can actually look at the sun. Once the clouds are gone, man, the sun just gets too strong. Like right now I can't even look at it. Every time I take a glimpse at it, I get the sunspots in my eyes. Okay, let's head down and have a look at our little camp. Might be bumpy for the next little while as I'm walking over these stones. The stones are quite sizey. They're like hand size and fist sized, and then they get gravel sized. Hey bud. Yes. I was just walking around, I was showing people the beach. You know? You were looking for me? Now here is a tranquil sound you could fall asleep to. Looks like the sun is out. I see a bit through the sunglasses, but all out of focus now. Yeah. Wonju right now. What are you looking for, buddy? It's here in my pocket. Yeah, the sun is here. I don't really see the eclipse. Who's in Wonju? Jose Molina, is that right, Jose? Jose Molina is in Wonju. I can't see it from here. All I see, Jose, is just the sun. I don't see an eclipse. It's cloudy, it's strong, very sunny. So I'm getting burned myself. That's what it looks like right now. Is that? Honestly, I have never seen an eclipse, so like I don't even know what to expect. I see something on the side, on the right side, like right there. Oh, sorry, my fingers. See, there's like a dark spot, and I don't know if that's it. Is that the eclipse, or is that just a cloud? Hey, Jose. Yeah, I was just pointing out that I see something like on the side. There's a darker part. That is it? Joe says that's it. Okay, well then we've got it. Then we've got the eclipse. It's on the go as we speak, people. We got the eclipse on the go.
Daddy,
Yeah, bud.
we're going in the car.
Are you? All right. Are you guys cold?
No.
Just going in the car. I heard 5 p.m. is the climax. Oh, brother. What time is it now? Like 4? Oh, man. Okay.
Daddy, we show this to people in time right now.
Yeah. It matched the India eclipse, is that right? You can see the same eclipse from India. I read somewhere on the Ulsan online. Are you guys gonna sit in the car?
Yes.
Why? Alright, where's mommy? She's in the bathroom. You don't need to go to the bathroom?
The wave is too big.
The waves are too big, you can't swim. It's not gonna go anywhere. We're kind of located like right in front of the beach, in front of the sea, and the waves seem to be picking up. I don't know, Lucy was a bit concerned that the water is gonna get us, but I say no, have no fear. Anyway, back to the eclipse. I can't see anything, like the sun is in my eyes. There it is, the eclipse. $5 p.m. I don't know. We've been live now for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. What does it say? 38 minutes. Seems like 1/4 cover. Yeah, I saw somebody mentioning that there's gonna be like a 60 or an 80% cover. So I guess the max should be what? Like 3/4 or 2/3, whatever, somewhere around there. But I guess we'll have to see. The stream may not be able to continue all the way until 5 o'clock, unless what time is it? I don't even know. What time is it now? It's 4:30. Oh, okay, well that's another 30 minutes. If it's supposed to max out around 5 o'clock, that's another 30 minutes. I think we could pull in another 30 minutes. Yeah, it's still a ways to go. I mean, in terms of the way it looks right now, there is hardly any covered up. So I guess over the next 30 minutes, we should see a bit more cover. In the meantime, I have no idea how to keep you guys entertained. Do any of you read fantasy novels? This is my thing to go to. Whoops, my book just fell apart, literally. The glue let go. I have no idea why today. But Robert Jordan, people, if you haven't read it yet, If you're a fantasy, well, if you're a fantasy novel buff, then you know this one. But I've been reading this for years. In high school, I started reading it while Robert Jordan was writing the books. I never finished it because then I moved to university and then got busy with, studying and reading other books, and I never finished the series. And then I haven't read it for years. And finally, I ran into a copy of it at Cinema Bar here, local foreign-owned bar, and I picked it up. I started reading it, and I'm back on track with the series. This is book 8 right now. I think there's 14 of them, and so I hope that this time around I'll be able to finish the series. But it's a really good book. Reading English is difficult. Well, yeah, I guess it's not easy, but it definitely helps with learning it. If that's your goal, if you want to learn your English, then reading is one of the best ways to do it. And I would also recommend reading out loud. Read it out loud because that helps you practice your vocal cords, and it also gives you an opportunity to voice out the words, vocabulary that are in the book. Kind of gives you a chance to speak, without actually speaking to anyone but yourself. But reading out loud is a good way to practice your English. Mali's flying a tarp, I don't know why. I think Liam saw what the other cars were doing in the trunk, and I think that's what they're trying to replicate. Problem is our trunk is not as big as that. Annyeong! Yeah, try that. Try Yadi, try reading out loud. It doesn't have to be, like very loud, but just make sure, even if you whisper quietly, make sure you use your vocal cords. Because reading in your head, people run ideas and thoughts in, like we run ideas and thoughts in our minds. And even for me, when I sometimes try to think in Korean, I'll be able to construct Korean sentences in my head, but then it's a different thing to actually produce that sentence. So the goal of reading out loud is to connect our thoughts with the voicing out of those thoughts. And reading in our heads is a little different than reading out loud. It gives you practice with pronunciation. If you want to take go a further step, try recording yourself as you read, and then when you play it to yourself, at first it's going to be very weird, obviously, but it'll give you an idea of what you sound like, and maybe it'll help you correct your pronunciation and stuff like that. Yeah, and use expression reading. Do not sound blah blah blah, don't sound monotonous. Make sure you use the punctuations, commas and stops, and put some emotions into your reading. Yeah, absolutely, Joe. Don't read like an elementary school kid that is just been asked to read and doesn't really want to read. Korea's English education is 90% grammar. Yeah, it totally is. That's why our Hagwon, we focus on 80% speaking. 80% of our speaking education at Shane and Hagwon, at Shane Language School, is speaking. We have a small focus on writing and reading, mainly speaking. Well, I'm glad you liked it. Hope it helps. It will. Put it into practice, and you should see improvements. I know when I was in high school, I was very poor at reading. I was slow, staggering or tripping over my words. And I spent a year, in my last year of high school, I spent a year basically secluded, away from my friends, for whatever reason. I don't know, I was being antisocial. But I would go to school, I would come back home, and basically lock myself up in my room and read every day. And I was reading out loud, reading these series, Robert Jordan, the ones I just showed you. And I found that it helped my reading speed, and just overall pronunciation, I think. Maybe, I don't know, but it definitely improved my reading speed. So that's the sun. I think we see a sliver, like right on the bottom side right here. Where is it? Right there. I think that's a sliver of like the eclipse. Let's take a swivel around and see what's happening. Actually, maybe we'll walk over to the car and see what the heck's going on at the car. Our tent has been deserted. Look at that, our campsite. What a disaster. We brought like, we were cooking noodles earlier. That's all gone. And all this mess in here. Oh man, that watermelon's gone sour. Oh yuck. Let's trek over to our Karamadis, putting in the tarp. Like I said, I think they saw people sitting out in cars in their trunk, and so that's what they're doing. Because like I said, it was getting a bit nippy here. The wind was picking up, sun kind of hiding behind the clouds. The wind was picking up and it got nippy. And so these two are hiding out in the back of our car. What are you guys doing?
We're gonna do something.
You're gonna do something? What are you gonna do? You're gonna play in the car. Do you want more space? You could probably put the seats down and make more space. But there's Liam's seat, so that's gonna be kind of... My battery is about to die. Well, not quite, but yes. Shut it? You want me to close it completely?
Yes.
All right. Did I bump your head? All right. Watch your hands. That's our beater. See, this is an old Tucson, like one of the first ones that was ever made, and the back of it is quite short. But if you see like the Santa Fe's, the new Santa Fe's, they've got a longer hatchback, which makes the whole camping experience in the trunk a lot more fun. My wife didn't go to the bathroom. She went to go get beer for herself. Huh? I'm live streaming. Streaming live. Huh? You're in the trunk. You want to sit in the trunk? Can't hear you. Huh? What? Cook? Maybe. Oh, we'll get them out later. We'll get them out later. It's 5. It's live streaming on our channel. Yeah, say hi. I was recording the solar eclipse, which is not happening too much. Look, there's another dog here, see? No, over there is a dog, I was saying. Oh, the sun is out nicely. Nothing's changed. Just to let you guys know, my battery is at 15%, unfortunately, so I'm not sure that I'll be even able to make it until 5 o'clock. But I will record it. The rest of the eclipse I will record on my other camera, and it'll be uploaded in some form, shape, and another. I might upload it to the Live in Korea page, Facebook page. So if you're new here, if you're just watching for the first time, well, make sure to, you know, give us likes and subscribe to the channel, and over to Facebook. I always upload things, bits and pieces from Korea, about Korea, on our Facebook group, so you can see stuff and ask questions and seek advice and all that stuff. Oh, I was just saying earlier, I don't know if it was on, I think, a recording additionally, but in Korea, I just read an article that was published by the Korea Herald that stated that in order for people to visit beaches in South Korea, you will require to make reservations. I think there's a website which you're gonna have to go to and basically register, make reservations if you want to go visit a beach this summer. And this only applies to the main, the popular beaches here in South Korea, like Haeundae, Songjong, and Busan, and those are the only ones I quote because I don't know any other famous beaches. There's a bunch of them up in near Seoul, and Sokcho. There's a couple of in Sokcho as well. And so it seems like you will need to go to a particular website and make reservations if you want to, if you're planning on going to a beach in South Korea. This particular beach is not on that list, so you're gonna be able, or people will be able to just come and camp out here. But I guess all the other beaches, the sandy ones at least, will require a reservation. So that up top. "51 minutes into the live stream. Have a good camping at the beach. It was short time, but your live streaming was charming." Thank you. Thank you. Glad you liked it. I will try to do this more often, I think, because as much as I would like to devote more time to creating content for this channel, I find myself to be very time constrained due to work and, you know, family responsibilities. But having this live stream permits, you know, permits me to show you a bit of Korea without the without spending too much time editing, post-editing and whatnot. So I might implement this feature more often. But in the meantime, I produce videos once a week right now. It used to be a lot more. It used to be like 4 times a week, but I guess the quality of those videos was not that great. Right now, I've been enlisted in the K influencer program, and I'm trying to follow the program that they're implementing. It's not easy. It does require a lot of time, and I don't always have the time. Hi, is it in Busan? Who is this? Robel Paji? No, this is not in Busan. This beach here is just between Ulsan and Gyeongju. It's on the way to Gyeongju, so it's actually away from Busan rather than towards it. Next time I'm gonna watch your another videos. Yeah, please do. I just uploaded recently, actually today I just published a video with my kids, interviewing the kids, because most of my kids go to elementary school here in Korea. So the interview was about their life, what elementary school life is like in South Korea during the COVID situation, during the Corona situation. And I asked them some questions about their life as multicultural kids here in South Korea in elementary schools. And then the video prior to that was, I think, a visit to IKEA, which is located in Busan. That was kind of cool. Lucy and I lived in England for a little while, and we visited IKEA once there, and then this was the second time. We don't visit, you know, going shopping that often, but it was a different experience, I guess. I don't know. IKEA is kind of a unique store, right? So. Wow, there's a nice spray coming and I'm getting blasted with salt water. Look at the sky. Look at that. It's blue. It's beautiful. Man, I remember when I came to Korea, there was no blue skies here. It was always overcast or hazy or whatever, polluted. This is looking very nice. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Very nice sky. I love being at the beach. Lucy does too. It's like her favorite place to go. Anytime she wants to go somewhere, it's always the beach. Molly and Liam, nah. I guess they're game to go anywhere as long as they have their phones with them so they can play phone games. Jesus. It's good to have kids get away from the cities, man. That's probably the reason why people flock to the beaches, because they want to get their kids out of the house and away from phones and computers and TVs and all that crap. Very nice. Hello, Eclipse. Where are you? What's happening with that Eclipse? Yeah, you probably can't see it, but there's like a fog spray just blowing across the view here, and it's all salt water. I don't know if you can see the haze. There's a bit of a haze blowing across the horizon, and it's all just salt water from the ocean being smashed on the rocks and sprayed all over the tents, corroding everything in sight. %, battery life left. There's a strange flare going on. Actually, I wonder, well, here's a question. If I look at the eclipse on my phone, they say don't look at the sun directly, right? Because it can damage your eyesight, or at the eclipse rather. But if I look at it through the screen, like if I look at the eclipse on my phone, what's the story? Do the UV rays get filtered out, or what? I guess they should be, right? Now the sun there's some interesting flares happening. Pretty cool. What time is it now? It's coming on around 5 o'clock. Yeah, 4:52. So is this the max? Hard to tell, yo. I can't look at the damn thing because seriously I'm blinded. So I'm just looking at the screen myself here. Joe, how are you doing with your viewing? Wow. Zoomed in a little bit. Check it out. It just looks like a big bright ball of fire with some interesting flares. Mesmerizing, blinding. I don't know, throw some other adjectives at me. It is. Yeah, Joe, totally blinding. So I find I can look at it better through by looking at the phone screen rather than at the sun directly, because that's like completely impossible. You'd have to have some really strong shades on. Otherwise, the ones that I have are just too... They're good for driving in a car, but there's no way I can look at the sun using those. So it's a lot easier to look at the phone screen. You had a decent video? You mean you're recording the Eclipse right now? Had to stop, all space is gone. Oh bugger, yeah. What are you using to record, Joe? What kind of equipment are you on? I think an idea that I might have is next live is gonna be me in the park somewhere or something. I'm gonna be walking around. I'll come up with some questions, or maybe I can get some questions from the audience here, from you guys. What questions would you like to hear and have answered by just random people out in the street? That might be a thing to do. That might be something I might be interested in doing. Dig up some questions on a particular topic regarding, I don't know, related to their views on expats in Korea, or their views on English education in Korea, or their views on the coronavirus here right now. And I guess go through a local park near my house probably, or wherever I happen to be on that particular weekend, and asking random people that question. That might be it. That might be an interesting live. What do you guys think? Yeah. You were using a phone. The space on the phones is limited, man. I got the new Galaxy S20 Plus, and literally there is like 250 gigabytes of space on it, not counting the cloud space, I guess. 16 viewers, right on, rock on, people. Make sure to hit the like button on this Eclipse video. Sub to the channel if you're interested. Check out other videos, and you know, that's if you're new. If you're old, if you're a regular follower, yeah, make sure to smash those like buttons, because we all love a good solar eclipse with the sun blaring into our irises Good old blinding fun. Solar eclipse live from South Korea. Jeongja Beach between Ulsan and Gyeongju. Share the link, tell your friends. Can we get up to 20 watchers? We're back down to 17. Can we get it up to 20 people watching at the same time? All at the same time, 20 people? Unheard of on the Live in Korea channel. Come on people, make it happen. Share the link. Get some more views on this sucker. Are you gonna be cooking? Or? Huh? What? What time is it? Good news, after 1 million years, the corona will be gone and things can go back to normal. Indeed, after everybody is wiped out and everybody's dead due to the corona or for some other reason, self-destruction, self-annihilation, it'll all be back to normal. There's some other people here recording. Check it out. People pulling out their cameras, trying to get a peek at the eclipse. Getting blinded. I wonder how many people are actually aware of the fact that there's an eclipse going on. I didn't know until I saw the post on Ulsan Online. I was made aware. Good old Ulsan Online, man. JT is running that website. Always keeping people informed. Check out Ulsan Online if you're in the neighborhood. But definitely visit Live in Korea, the page, for all the other updates. My phone's at 6% battery, which is not a lot, but I hope that's, I don't know, might still be like 20 minutes. The battery on these things is pretty good, it's pretty powerful, so it lasts a while. But I think 20 minutes maybe max. Oh, look at that, we're at 18 people watching. Come on, 2 more to get to 20. That'll be the first, that'll be a milestone of any kind here on this channel. We dropped to 16. Damn it. 14. Damn it! We're going the wrong way. Wow, nice salty spray, man, across the lens here. Holy moly. We're gonna be salty, man, after this. I just licked my hand, man, it's salty. Maybe because I didn't take a shower this morning. We woke up in a huff and puff, head of a bit of a dysfunctional family type kind of morning. Finally managed to get our butts into the car and came out here. Glad we made it. Very nice day. Very nice day. Liam's coming back. Hey Liam! Where are your slippers, man? In the car. Mommy's gonna cook some gogi. Yeah. Are you hungry? No, we're not taking it in the Get your butts back here and then eat some. Oh, we lost the sun for a bit. It's back now. Now we got some like a hazy cloud cover and the haze from the ocean blowing over. Uh-oh, my battery is letting me know that it's like...
Daddy,
Yes, Liam, what is it?
I need a mat.
Dude, we have a mat. You took one, you can't take the
No?
second mat.
I didn't.
Mat? Molly took a mat in the car, it's in the car, dude.
Then I need to take this.
Oh, okay. Now I can see it again. Nalshi. Oh, I can't see. My eyesight is gone. What does it say? Nalshi no mu dopchi. Ah, 안더워요. Jay. 안 더워. 저번에 더웠어. 지금 괜찮아요. It's not bad right now. 오늘은 maybe 2시에서 2시, 4시, 3시, 한 2시, 4시, 3시, 2시, 3시요. 더워요. 지금 괜찮아. Liam took a chair and run back to the car. I don't know what they're up to. I guess I'm gonna have to go back and get them in a little bit. But my phone just dropped down to 5% battery life. And so the screen shut down and I had to bring it up again. It's because I couldn't see anything. I didn't know what I was recording. Or what I was streaming rather. But we're back on track with the sun. And I'm holding this the camera at a very weird angle, because if you notice, if I put the sun up, it just gets blurred. So if I have it like this and it's at the bottom of the screen, then you get to see what you see right now. Hence the big empty space at the top of it. But I guess we're past the peak of it, right? That's the idea. It's 5, what time is it now? 5. Oh man, my battery is at 1%, so there's a big chance that this stream is gonna shut down any minute. It's just gonna collapse. It went from 5 to like 1 in just a blink of an eye. It's 5:07, so if you were here and you watched with us, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, come back for more videos, you know, check out our videos and all that good stuff. And I'm rushing this out before the phone just shuts down and then the